first, I'm going to break all the virtual junket rules, and I'm going to pose a question to all three of you. Do you make the bed every morning, never make it, or is it a chaotic mixture of the two? And I didn't realize how much number 3 stressed me out until I watched the show.
I'm a chaotic mixture.
Me too.
I'm either in the mood or I'm not.
3. If I'm feeling real bad, I'll make my bed to try and make myself feel better, but usually it just gets left. Oh.
I can't believe all three of you went for it.
I change my sheets really frequently though.
Same. I'm really good at that.
So sometimes it doesn't feel worth it to make the bed if I'm just going to change the sheets.
You know what? I like that excuse. That balances out that answer a little. I appreciate it. All right,
Thank you.
more of these for all three of you. What was your best birthday?
Best birthday.
My 21st.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because like it was my last it was my last day in New Zealand. It was like a very like bittersweet moment saying goodbye, but and going home at the same time. Like I don't know. I just like that one for personal reasons.
Oh, cute.
Mine was my 14th. I had like kitty, like it was a Dora theme birthday. And you know, because I was too old to be into those kind of things, but I wanted, because it made it cool that I was into it, you know, because I was 14. And people were like, wow, you should feel lame that you got a bouncy castle. But it wasn't, because they all actually really secretly love bouncy castles, because who doesn't? Come on.
Yeah.
You're not too old for that.
I would still have a bouncy castle at this age.
Oh my god.
If
Yeah.
you could, yeah. Like I would feel like I would break it now, but at 14, I was jumping in that thing all night.
All right, Shannon, can you top that?
I don't think I could top a bouncy castle, but for my 16th, I had a winter, like a Christmas in July themed murder mystery party. So everyone was dressed up as like
That's so creative.
characters, and it was a murder mystery party. So it was like, who done it? Was it Rudolph the gingerbread man? Was it Santa? And I dressed up as Mrs. Claus, and it was beautiful. My parents went all out. They were
Did you have all actors as friends?
Pardon?
Did you have all actors as friends?
No, everyone else was real confused by.
You're the one actor that's like, guys, we're gonna do a thing. Let's do a play.
We're gonna do a
Everyone's
thing.
a character. Yeah. And they're like, oh God, okay, I don't know.
They're like, why are we friends?
I'm taking notes right now.
Yes.
I like this. I'm either going to New Zealand, I'm having a murder mystery party, or I'm getting a bouncy castle for my next
All
one.
3 at once, babe.
That is the answer. That is what I'm doing to celebrate. All right, let's get into specifics now. Sophia, I'll come to you first. So one of my absolute favorite things about season 2 is getting the chance to see the characters grow based on how they've influenced each other. And one of the ones that stands out to me big time is how Fatin kind of, takes the baton from Leah and really runs with it. So was there anything that you saw Sarah do playing that role in season 1 that you found informing your own performance as she's kind of figuring out the mystery in season 2?
I think that the difference between Sarah and Fatin is that Fatin, through whatever experiences she's had, has had to like really understand herself, like really actually figure out who she is. And she has done so much because it's so like not okay in her family, to be the way that she is, like coming from a Muslim family, and so I think that's probably why she feels so like convicted in who she is and why she's not ashamed of it. But Leah, she hasn't had those things pulling her back, so I think that the levels of her sort of realizing and crazy, I don't mean in a negative way. I think that crazy people are probably really, really smart. But yeah, so like the layers of her being crazy and like the way that figuring out that the island wasn't real, or the crash wasn't real, really messed with her head, but Fatin, she just had more of a built up like a way to accept weird things. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense?
It does. I still wasn't
Okay, good.
expecting Fatin to go down that path, but you earn it really well. I loved that arc for her. All right, Jenna. So now for you, I was wondering, did you always know that Martha was going to get off the island? Or was there any point while you were making season 1, or maybe even between seasons before you got the season 2 script, that you're like, uh-oh, like this could be it?
I mean, there was always that question, is she alive, and all that conspiracy. But I was really happy because I feel her story is not finished. She has a lot to overcome and grow from. From what we've learned from season 1, she's a sexual assault survivor, and I feel there is no end to that. So for me to keep playing that, I feel very, I don't even know what to say, not happy about it, but I'm grateful that I can tell a story to like make other people comfortable with their own traumas, or even just have something that they relate to.
Spoiler question for you now, Shannon. So there's like one particular moment I wanted to focus on. And specifically, it's like, what happens to Dot when Martha goes into that catatonic state? Because I have Tony's speech yelling at her kind of drilled into my brain. So for you playing a moment like that, is that specific thing happening really something that threatens Dot's, tenacity and know-how, or is it a combination of everything?
I think in the moment that like, I specifically talking about Tony going off on Dot in those moments, I think the frustration that came from Dot is, I think it's just kind of like they've been through so much already, and this is a pattern for her in her life. She's discovering that she's always around people where she can't fix it. She can do all she can to help, but she can't take the pain away. She can't take it on for them. And so then when Tony turns around and is like, yeah, you're being a bleak bitch and you're not helping, like you should be, I think it comes with a lot of shame for Dot, because that is who she was for so long. But when is she ever able to kind of tap out and just sit in the shit and be like, this is a really shit situation. I feel really shit and I'm exhausted and I don't know what to do. A real moment of like tenacity for her. And I think it was fun to kind of explore this turmoil, the push and pull of kind of her instincts versus just the tiredness and the exhaustedness of the situation.
I was all spoiled with 8 minutes to talk to you guys, but I have a mile-long list of questions that hopefully we'll get to in the future. I'm obsessed with your show. Season 2 is killer yet again. Congratulations.
Good to see you again.
You too. Hopefully we'll do this again soon.